One of the most important things in trading is time. I think a lot of people use it, but don't really use it the right way, especially when it comes to midnight open, which in my opinion is the most important time and really the only time that you always need to have on your chart. Like I know a lot of people use 10 a.m., 9:30 as just important times, and you kind of look to see what we do at those times. But midnight open for me is non-negotiable, and I use it in my trading a lot. So I thought I'd make a video explaining how I use it. I use it in two different ways. I'm going to go over each way really in depth, and it's going to help you guys use this to help find the drawn liquidity and really just have more probability with your trades if you're in line with what the midnight open is telling you. So the first example we actually got today, and basically it's when we sort of just have a really strong move right at the midnight open without much manipulation in any direction. Like today we had this, right? We came up a little bit, we didn't deliver into anything, we just dumped, okay? When that happens, you can, with some probability, I encourage you guys to back test this yourself. You can expect us to come back to the midnight open in the morning session. It happens pretty much like most of the time. Obviously not every time, and it's a bit more nuanced than that. Like right here, we had these relative equal highs up here, which was a really big reason why we also came up there. But when I saw this, when I saw that we opened at midnight, really no manipulation above it, and we just dumped down. And especially when you deliver from a PD array, that's really another important part here, is that we delivered from this big 1 hour fair value gap. When you see this, this can be your drawn liquidity. Even if there's no buy side up here, there happened to be today, but even if this was like what looks like a protected high, we're still likely to deliver to the midnight open. I remember seeing a couple months ago actual data done on this. I forget the numbers, but it is actually probable, even if you just do it mechanically, if we have not delivered to the midnight open at 9:30 open, it's probable for us to go there. Obviously, today we went above it a little bit, but if we haven't gone above it, haven't really seen much manipulation, you can expect delivery to it. And basically, so this is the first example when there's really no manipulation. And when I see this immediately down here, I'm thinking, okay, I am bullish, right? Because we might be bearish on the day, we might, but not until we go above midnight open. Like if we're gonna continue lower, we're gonna have to redeliver to midnight open because we just dumped here. There's no manipulation in this leg here. You can even drop down to lower time frames. This is the 15 minute. Like we basically consolidate at midnight open and then just go straight down to a key level. When it's like that, redelivery to midnight open, super probable, super likely, and then you can look for low time frame setups. We were pretty choppy on the low time frames today, but this is still good draw on liquidity because there's no manipulation. And really, the logic behind this is just that when the day opens, the algorithm, this is again theory, uh, whether there's an algorithm or not, who knows? But you can actually look at this with probability, and it does happen more often than not. Um, Basically, there hasn't been a chance for people to sell above the midnight open. So even if we're going lower, we have to go above it, give people a chance to sell above it. Because midnight is really when the daily candle starts. I know on TradingView it's not like that, but I mean you can see this is still Asia session. This is basically like the overnight of the previous day, and then midnight is the start of the next day. So when you see this where we just trade aggressively away from it, we usually deliver back to it, especially when we trade aggressively and just like run quickly into a high time frame key level like this. This is super high probability. The fact that we have the new day opening gap and the relative equal highs up here too, it just makes it super high probability that we're gonna redeliver to it. Um, and this isn't the only way I use it. Another really good way to use it is when there actually is manipulation. I had the day picked out right here, I believe. Let me find. Yeah, yeah. So this is another really good example of the other way that I use it. Like I said, there's two ways that I use it. And the other way is basically you aren't really sure where the market's going to go. Like as you can see, we kind of consolidated in Asia here, even in London. and then we come up, not really any big move. Look where the manipulation is, okay? If we um, manipulate below midnight open, okay, then that's more likely to be a Judas swing that will turn into a bullish reversal. So, like right here, we're kind of consolidating. This is different because we go below it, we go above it. It's more of like AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. The other one is like, you know, we just, let me get my brush tool out here. We kind of just like consolidate here and then aggressively run away from it. And there's like no manipulation up here. And then, in the morning session, we can expect a run back above midnight open. Whereas this other example that I'm about to show you is we kind of form right here at midnight open. We go above it, we go below it, we go above it, we go below it. We're not really sure where we're going to go. We're kind of generating orders on both sides. Like right here, we have this here, this here. We have like relative equal highs up here with the relative equal lows down here. It's not really clear where we're going to go. You can use it to see where we're going to go. If we manipulate below it, then we're likely to come for this buy side. Whereas if we were to manipulate like we're like this, we kind of go down here, and then at 9:30 we manipulate up here, then you can look for some bearishness. Um, so those are two really good ways to use midnight open. And right here, as you can see, it's a bit farther back. See right here. So right, we're kind of accumulating here. We generate some sell side here, some buy side up here. But then at 9:30, we drop down below midnight open, so then you can look for a juice swing up here. I believe I actually caught longs on this day. Now that I think about it, this was a good accumulation, manipulation, distribution day. And yeah, those are really the two main ways that I use midnight open. One as a draw when we haven't manipulated, and the other to see where we're manipulating. Um, Again, if we're bullish, we're looking for manipulation below the midnight open. So like for example, like up here, you might be bullish up here and think, oh, we ran out the sell side. Let me look for longs. Wait until you've seen us manipulate below the midnight open, and then look for longs. Okay. Because again, you want to be buying below the midnight open and selling above it. So then even like right here, like right, we come back above the midnight open. I like in I wouldn't look for shorts, down here, but up here once we're above it, then you can look for shorts. And same thing with even just today, right? You want to be buying below it. So the fact that we're so far below midnight open, and that we have the buy side up here, those things together make it super high probability to look for buys in this range right here, because we're below midnight open and we have buy side. Whereas if we were above midnight open, then you really don't want to be buying much above midnight open. Um, Other than like select scenarios, I'll take some scalps, but if you're really looking to catch the daily range, you want to be buying below midnight open, selling above it. Keep it simple. Um, yeah, I hope that this video helps you guys. I think that Midnight Open can be super useful. Yeah, really, no matter what model you use, if you're looking for drawn liquidity, you can use Midnight Open to get better at that and be more probable with your trades, win more. Let me know what other kinds of videos you guys want to see me make. I love making educational videos. I'll make a video about almost anything. And again, I really think that this is just like a super important aspect of trading that a lot of people neglect, and I hope you got something out of this video and that helps you. Yeah, let me know what else you guys want to learn. I'll make videos about anything, and my free Discord will be in the description. Subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. You can talk to me, ask me anything, like even like live during markets. You can ask me like where do you think we're gonna go. I'll let you know. Um, yeah, I like talking to you guys. Yeah, thanks for watching.